Today we are cleaning my nasty trailer. Oh my. Hey y'all, it's Kimmy, and today we really are cleaning up my nasty trailer. There is just a mess everywhere because I haven't cleaned in days. I knew I was going to film a clue with me, so I was just letting things go. Today's video is also in collab with Mama Cat's Home. I love her channel. She posts cleaning videos, grocery haul videos, cooking videos, faith-based videos, home renovation videos. She does it all. So if you like a variety of content from a YouTuber, she's definitely one to check out. And here is her channel right here, Mama Cat's Home. I would love for y'all to go check out her Clean With Me video today and let her know that I sent you. And if you are coming over from her channel, hi! I do a lot of home makeover videos on my channel. I also live in a mobile home, and we have been doing updates on the inside and the outside really hard, like hitting it hard this year. So lots of home update videos started in January, and we have just kept going. You would be amazed at how, it's like getting tattoos. Once you get started, it's hard to stop. There's always something like that I'm thinking of, and sometimes I will feel like, oh, am I running out of projects to do? No, because then I see something, I'm like, oh, there's something to be done there. So if you like home update videos and cleaning motivation, sprinkling in a little bit of day in the life, hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be a part of our family over here. We have built a community of really wonderful people in the comment section. Not everybody leaves a comment, but the people that leave comments gives me an idea of who my community is. And I can tell y'all based off of those comments, they're very supportive people. They are lovers. They love everybody, and they like you to be yourself. So always feel welcome in the comments to say whatever you need to say. And y'all, if you ever see a negative comment, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I know it's hard. I used to respond to the negative ones, but recently I have felt so called to just allow people to give their opinions. So if you see someone in the comments that leaves a not so nice opinion or harsh criticism, let it be. They needed to do that. They needed to say that. It benefits them, and just it's fine with me. And I also, of course, love, obviously, the positive comments that are supportive. But I feel like it's important to not censor people and let them express how they feel. In what do you call that? Within reason. So if someone is saying something derogatory, obviously me or YouTube will block it and delete it. But if someone says they don't like my comforter, it's okay. It's okay. It's not going to bother me or anybody else. Or if they say, wow, why is your house so messy? There's just two of you. Let them be. Let them do it. It gives them something to do, I guess. Anyways, so as you can tell by my personality, we're just kind of a free spirit over here. I show y'all real life, at least my real life anyways. You see the mess, you see the clutter, and you see it get cleaned up, and it's all good. So I'm using my old laundry soap, which is the Persil. I have this new one right here, but I need to use up my other one before I get started on this one. And then I also put a little bit of that stain fighting odor, whatever, OxyClean in there, just to kind of freshen it up even more. And I'm going through this little pile, which surprisingly not a lot of this was even dirty. It's just a few things that were on the bed that got put on the floor before we went to bed. Oh my goodness. Chloe's moving around behind me, and she's got a toy, like one of those toys that has the paper on the inside. So if y'all hear crinkles, it's her. Anyways, my bedroom was pretty messy with the laundry, but we're going to get that cleaned up. I've got to mop, vacuum. The kitchen is awful looking. The living room is messy. Just doing all the things today. There's a lot of trash in the kitchen that needs to be picked up and gotten outside because we can take our trash off tomorrow. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm going to let some music play, and then I will pop back in whenever we start doing something else.
Into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
I had some coloring stuff up here in my gratitude journal, so I'm just getting that moved to the bed, and I'm actually just going to put it below my nightstand. That way it's a little bit hidden, but it's still convenient for the bedroom. And then I was just organizing all of my like hair bows, clips, bobby pins, things that I leave out on my dresser that need to be put back away in here. And if y'all are wondering why that flower pot was in the bathroom, it's because the cats spilled one of my drinks last night, and the flower pot, the base of it got wet, so I had it in the sink to dry yesterday, and then I needed to wash my hands, so that's how it ended up in the floor. But now it is clean, and it's back over by my nightstand. Alright, I'm also going to clean up this area over here. So the way I like to clean is, for example, those shoes were in the laundry room, so I moved them to the next room I'm going to be in. That way I'm not having to travel as back and forth multiple times. I'll just pick up things that are in one room and take them to the next room I'm cleaning until they end up in the room that they actually belong in. So it was in the laundry area, now it's in the bedroom, and they are actually going to go in a bin that is in the bottom of my closet. And I don't know what I'm doing over there because the voice recorder thing covers up a big portion of my screen. So I just have to guess like what is going on. But I actually put those faux flowers that y'all saw in the lantern. One, out of laziness. I really didn't want to walk all the way to my like craft closet to put them in the spring bin. And I also thought they would look cute in my lantern. And they do. So that's where they are now. I mean, where's a lantern for anyways? I've seen people put pumpkins in there. So I think flowers is fine too. So over here, I promise I'm not hiding something from y'all. My handle fell off of my nightstand. So I was having to find a piece to it that had fallen underneath the bed. And then I was over here getting it all fixed up.
You know I want you close.
So I have a fabric headboard, which means it clings hair to it. So I was taking my lint roller and getting all that hair off. I've seen people use their vacuum cleaner before, but y'all, my vacuum cleaners are on dirty floors. I can't. I know the ones I've seen do it have beautifully cleaned looking homes. Like they clean a clean house, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It just they clean so that they don't have to clean. That makes sense to me. Anyway, so their vacuum cleaners are probably never dirty, but mine are dirty on the bottom. So I do not put mine on the furniture or the bed, but I do use my lint roller, and it works great, and it picks up all the hair. And I also use the lint roller on my lampshades.
I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you.
So my cleaning is basically what you would expect in a weekly clean with me. So I am going to get this fan cleaned. It is pretty dusty, but not too dusty. It was probably a month ago that I actually took the back off of it as well, like unscrewed that piece and then took the back off, and there was so much dust on the motor. I was actually surprised it had not caught on fire before. That's how much dust was on it. So that's a good, what do you call that? A good review of these fans. I actually don't even know. I'm trying to think of what the brand is. It's the one that has the L in it. Hang on just a second. Yo, it's Lasco. I don't know. You know what? Pictured in my mind, Dansco. Like the Dansco shoes. But no, the brand is Lasco, and it's a really good fan. That's a good recommendation for a fan since the motor hasn't blown up on us yet. And we've had this fan for many years. Aaron was actually said that it's probably time to get another one. But I don't know. It's probably going to be fine after I cleaned it. I always tell whenever I clean the dust off of it that it runs so much better. Even if it looks like there's not a lot of dust, it just does. I don't know if it also maybe gets loosened after a while too. But one of you told me a long time ago that if you just run water through the fan covers, that the dust will come off way easier than trying to wipe it down or use a vacuum cleaner. Because I used to use the vacuum, and I will never do that again. I ran it through the water the last time, and it was so easy. It just takes a second, and it all just falls right off of your fan. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then I did clean the blades with a microfiber cloth, and you can see the parts on the bed, but I just needed to vacuum. That way we can mop in here, because I did spill my drink yesterday. I woke up to a bunch of ants by my bed. Even though I had wiped down everything, there was still that residual, I guess they could just tell that there was something there, so they were going and searching for the sugar. So we're going to mop, and after we mop, there was no more ants. By the way, we have ants in our kitchen too. It's just that time of year. Also, I noticed if it rains, that's when we get them, which makes sense because they don't really like water. But yeah, I'm rambling at this point. I'm also going to straighten up, well, not straighten up. I'm going to go in our bathroom and fill up. Here's the debris from the laundry area and the bedroom. So this is the Zep neutral pH floor cleaner. I'm going to put about 2 ounces because I do have pets, so I want it to be a little bit stronger, but it is a concentrate, so it's 1 ounce per 1 gallon if you're doing a light clean. But since I only mop once a week, basically this is like a deep clean. So I just did about 2 ounces. I had to put a little bit more back, and then I filled this up with water. So that's what I was saying. We were going to come in the bathroom and get our mop bottle filled up so that we can mop. And I'm going to get the curtains out of the way so I can mop under those too. It's probably time to wash my curtains as well. I still feel like there's things that I forgot to do for spring cleaning, y'all. I don't know. What did you do for spring cleaning? Okay, so y'all can see I was battling with my curtain, but I eventually got it to stay still for me so I could mop over here. But this is where I spilled that drink, so I was making sure I got up underneath there really good. We have made our way to the kitchen, and you can see it's not terrible. This is stuff that comes out of the air conditioner. It's not terrible, but there is quite a few dishes that need to be done, and it is my turn to do the dishes. So I will be doing this on video today. The trash bag leaked, so I'm going to get that cleaned up too. We've got a few clean dishes that need to be put away. Here are some of the leftover boxes from Domino's. And there's water that I need to put in the counter. Just a mess. So I am starting in the living room though. If a blanket is like all curled up and stuff, it really bothers me. So I know it's weird, but I do choose the things that I focus on, and blankets messed up is one of them. Some things I can just like turn a blind eye to, but other things it's just not as easy. But there was also trash in there from where we had eaten, so I was getting up all that trash too, getting up all this trash. That is how I like to clean. I start with the easiest thing first, which is trash. Then I start with putting away things, and then I'll get into the like cleaning. So you'll notice the dishes is pretty much the last thing I do in the kitchen, because I would rather get all the easy stuff knocked out first. That way it will motivate me to do the thing that I'm going to have to sit there and do for about 10 minutes. And you know, that's what it is with folding clothes and washing dishes. I think it's because I have to sit still until it's done. I never even realized that. And with the other cleaning, I still get to be moving. So I'm doing like two things at once instead of just standing there and doing the dishes. But something that did help me was I was listening to Collab. I've moved on to the 2010s is what I'm listening to this week. I was listening to the 90s for probably 2 weeks, and then they just kept playing the same music over and over. So I switched to the 2000s, and I listened to those for about a week, and now it's at the 2010. So I really enjoy that music. But I did just sing and do my dishes, and we got it done. So if there's something that you don't like cleaning, throw on some music, sing along with it, and then it will help you distract yourself from the task at hand. So I'm not actually going to wash these dishes right this second. We're going to do some more cleaning, and we're kind of like restocking the water and everything beforehand. But I did want to get the sink cleaned out first, and I also wanted to soak all of the silverware. So I put all the silverware in this pot with some Dawn dish liquid, and then put my water in there in hot water, so that it just makes it so much easier when I go to wash the dishes. The silverware will already be quote unquote clean and then I just have to kind of wipe it down. I still wipe it down with the scrubby soap brush, but you know, like you don't have to worry about getting all the gunk off because the gunk is already off of there. This chair is the one chair that it's like a catch-all for stuff because nobody ever sits there. And I took that old towel that was on the kitchen counter and I used that to get up that liquid stuff because I need to vacuum before I can mop. So I had to go ahead and get that spill picked up. We've got some trash over here that needs to be picked up. And I'm going to see if I can get all of these pizza boxes in this Amazon box here. And Aaron got his medicine in the mail, which I'm just going to go ahead and throw this away. It's like a foam insulator to keep it cold. And then a couple of thawed out ice packs that we have absolutely no use for. The amount of those I already have in the freezer is too many. I could start a business selling ice packs. That's how many I get. Because he gets his medicine. I think they send him a month's worth, but like every 2 weeks. So he always has, you know, the next one on hand. Alright, so I'm going to just keep getting this all cleaned up and then we're going to go to the other side of the kitchen and get some of that cleaned up.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile.
I was pulling these waters out of this bag and what do you know? A jumping spider was in there. So at first I was like, I can't find him. I don't see him. He came out of there. And I was trying to be really careful because y'all know me. Okay, I do sacrifice the ants. I'm sorry, they're really hard to collect. So I should not be laughing at that. That is horrible. But I don't feel too terrible. Those ants are little invaders and they need to be exterminated. Leave your thoughts down below. It's okay. It's okay if you're like Kimi. That is terrible. But okay, I do take into account that every life matters. And, you know, I know it's just a spider, but I'm not going to be eating the spider. The spider is also not a threat to me or anyone in the house or any pet in the house. So the little creatures that get in here, a wasp, a bumblebee, a spider, as long as they are not harmful to us, we do capture and release them back into the wild. I'm cracking up because I live in a trailer park and I'm like acting like I'm in the wild over here. But I'm using the Caldrea countertop cleaner in the lavender scent. That's one of my favorite scents. I know lavender is one of those smells where you either love it or you hate it. So let me know which one you are when it comes to lavender. But I'm definitely a lover of lavender. Lavender and like a lemon mixed together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, please. So I'm just wiping everything down. I'm going to wipe this down. I'm going to wipe over there by the coffee little station. So we can get it all clean and smelling good in the house. That's one of my favorite things about cleaning, by the way, is the smell. I love the smell. Even when I worked in an elementary school, whenever the custodian would clean the bathroom that we would have to go to, because we were out in a portable for the daycare, when I would walk in there and it was freshly cleaned, I was like, oh my gosh, this is heaven. And who knows what it is. So I found the spider. He was on the chair, which makes sense. He must have fallen off of the bag and went on to the chair. So So I went and got a spatula of all things because that was obviously not working. And I got him on that and I put him outside because if I don't, Margaret will try to get him and play with him. She loves doing that. The other day, she actually threw up. It was chunky and there was part of a snake. Yeah, like a snake's body part. A little one, like a little garden snake, because that's what the ones we have in our yard. I've never seen one that's like thicker than a pencil. The other day I actually had to kill one with my shovel, and y'all were like, "Oh, Kimmy, I thought that was gonna be a big snake, and it was a little one." But hey, you never know, because the smaller ones, especially with the, what do we have? Copperhead? I think it's copperhead. The smaller ones are more venomous. I don't know if it's because it's something about they can't control how much they're releasing. So maybe with like a bigger snake, they'll give you like a warning bite, because spiders are like that too. That's why some people that get bit by, and I'm just rambling, y'all, but we're all just here, so why not? And now y'all are getting to know my special interests, which are basically animals. Okay, animals, and is it called horticulture? the plants. Love plants. Anyway, I decided to make both of these that are this rectangle shape recycling bags. I was putting regular trash in the one on the right, but we still have our regular trash can. And these are kind of narrow, so I thought it made more sense to use both of these for recycling and then just continue to use our round one for regular trash. Anyways, I was talking about spiders and something else, and I lost my train of thought. Why do I do that to myself? I can't remember what I was going to tell y'all. Something about, black widow. If you get bit by a black widow or a brown recluse, sometimes the bite isn't as damaging if the spider gave you a warning bite. So I think that's really cool. But anyways, long story, very, very long. She had a piece of a snake. It was just like the body part. The middle. That's what I mean by body. Do y'all remember being in school and have to write a paragraph and they're like, you have to do the beginning, the body, and the end. And I don't remember what the beginning and the end are actually called, but I remember the body. Okay, I'm vacuuming. This is the quietest vacuum cleaner I've ever had in my life. Also, it is powerful. Like, you just saw it try to suck up that rug. It's from VacLife. I don't think they have them on Amazon anymore, but they may still have them on their website. Interesting enough, I did a sponsorship with them a long time ago, and that vacuum pooped out on us within a day or so after doing that video. I was so embarrassed. I took down the video. I told my viewers do not buy this. And then also had to apologize. But I have worked with VacLife before, and their handheld vacuums are really good. So I just didn't, that's why it's so important to try products for a month before you actually share the video. But a lot of brands will want you to post the video ASAP. They do not want you to wait. There's been so many where I've said, I need 2 weeks at least to use the product, and then as soon as the product's delivered, they say, okay, when will you have the video ready? One of the reasons why I do not do sponsorships anymore. Anyways, I'm straightening up a little bit in the living room. We're going to vacuum in here. I do have pee pads down on the floor for Chloe, which is our 12-year-old dog. She does go outside, but I don't know if she has a small bladder or what, but she also goes inside no matter how many times we take her outside. And she used that rug. So with dogs, wherever they go, that's where they're going to continue to go. So it doesn't matter if I put the pee pad somewhere miles away from this rug, she's going to go on the rug. So instead of letting her do that, I just put the pads down. No, it's not aesthetic. I don't like it, honestly, sitting right beside me at night. But it saves my rug. And this is a washable rug, but I don't want to go to the laundromat every week, you know? You know? Anyways, I don't know. You know, I don't know what I was going to what else I was going to tell y'all, but we're just going to move on. I'm finally getting to the dishes portion of this video where I was singing to the Caleb music and getting all these dishes cleaned up.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Even when my teardrops start to dry, even when the sun begins to shine again, taking all the advice there is and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be. Loving you has made me realize I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you.
Alright, I've just got the silverware and this pot left to do, but look how cute that scrub mommy looked. I was like, wait a second, I need to take a picture of this for my thumbnail. So if you saw that in the thumbnail, there you go, that's why I did that. You gotta enjoy the little things in life, right?
I've taken all the advice there is and none of it has helped. I'm so tired of love songs, sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Ooh, sick and tired of you. I'm so tired of love songs that never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone to help me through. I've heard every cliche there wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next.
So I'm going to take these backsplash squares off of the wall, just the ones behind my sink right here that you can see, because they got ants on them. That's why they look like this, because I had saw ants and I pulled it down and so there's ants stuck to them. Anyways, the ants have been coming through like this little tiny hole right there on that seam where there used to be like a batten strip. But I have extras of this peel and stick backsplash, so I'll just put some new ones down. I'm using the sage and citrus wax melt from the Yucca candle. And now the kitchen is all cleaned up. That's my ring y'all see on the counter. Our little table setting. And now I'm in the laundry area. We're going to finish where we started. I'm going to kind of declutter this area a little bit. And then I'm going to get the clothes switched over from the washer to the dryer. And I also need to put the clothes that are in the dryer on the couch. Today was one of those days where I said, it's either the clothes are getting folded or the dishes are getting washed. And it was the dishes. So yeah, that's what I mean. Also by I am just realistic, and I keep it just however my day is, that's how y'all are going to know it too. I'm never going to fake it for you. I've definitely tried doing that in the beginning, and it's just not good. Okay, you got to be real, sister. So it was one or the other. So I chose the dishes because I think, a clean load of laundry on your couch isn't going to hurt anybody, but having dirty dishes in your sink is no good for anyone. Anyways, I'm going to finish getting this all cleaned up. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to check out Mama Cat's house or home down below in the description box. Go watch her video, and thank you again if you came over from her channel for watching my video. Alright y'all, see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing some more home project videos.
Jump into the car.